Yeah, what's going on, Underworld crew? Today the exotic class items are not available to earn, so you can now start min-maxing those builds for Prismatic. Just a reminder, these class items only work on the Prismatic subclass. Also, this mission does require 2 players, no more, no less. Okay, to start, land at the Pale Heart. The first thing you have to do is complete 3 overthrows, 1 in each zone, so the landing, the blooming, and the impasse. In between each completion, there will be a message in chat saying a secret keeper of the Witch Queen is near. When you see this message, you need to look around for a shielded boss level Lucid Hive Witch. The location of all 3 are on screen now. Once you have completely killed all 3 witches, you should see a bright green beam in the air when you look towards the refraction area. Head there, it's in between the landing and the blooming. Once you cross over into the crystal room heading towards refraction, a 7-minute timer called Savathun's Envoy will start. I'm assuming this is the amount of time you have to complete the objective ahead, but I'm not 100% sure. Once you receive Savathun's Envoy, run forward into the open and you should see 2 objective markers on your map. Clear all the ads around this objective marker and a subjugator should spawn, 1 in each area. Killing these subjugators will drop 2 orbs. After you pick up those orbs, you make a run back to the tunnel that you came out from, climb up the rocks you see as soon as you come outside, and you should see a light and dark plate. Dunk on the one that matches the color of your ball. With that all done, you can start the mission by interacting with the flag in front of you. But before you start, make sure one of you is on a darkness subclass and one of you is on a light subclass. If both of you are born prismatic, it'll be fine and it'll assign the buff randomly. Do note though that if you play on a light or darkness subclass, or I'm assuming even prismatic, your subclass will lock, which means you cannot make any changes in the mission. So make sure you get everything the way you want it before you load in. And one last quick tip, if you have microcosm, bring it, you'll thank me later. At the start of the mission, you and your partner will be assigned a buff called light or darkness aligned. Dark aligned players interact with dark stuff, light aligned players interact with light stuff. Light players should step on the light plate from before and the dark players step on the dark one. This will clear the barrier in front of you. Upon clearing the barrier, you'll make your way through the cave and happen upon your first puzzle. The two of you should split, light should go downstairs, dark should go upstairs. In this first room, the person with the light aligned buff will read the code, and the person with the dark aligned buff will input the code. Light players, after you get in there, you should immediately start killing some ads, and you should see a Centurion spawn that can only be damaged by you. Killing this Centurion will drop a light mode. Picking this up will show a symbol on the podium behind you. In this section, you can only hold 2. Do this again for another light mode, and that should light up the other podium with a symbol. The dark player should also be killing ads, and they're taking night that can only be damaged by them to pick up 2 motes as well. The dark player will see multiple of those button things that you use to open the door to the boss room in Onslaught, which from now on I will be referring to as nodes. Now that the darkness player also has 2 motes, they will see multiple nodes around the room, each one with a different symbol above them. Once both players have both motes, the light aligned player should read out the symbols that they see to the dark aligned player from left to right. Then, the dark aligned player should shoot those nodes with the symbol that the light player described above them. Here's an example. Alright, what did you say it was again? Orange. That's the freaking worship one? The orange dude? Orange dude goes to symbols. After you've shot those nodes, you have completed this room and will be transported into another room, but the roles will be swapped. The light players will be the ones shooting the nodes and to input the code, while the dark player will also be gathering motes to see the code. One thing has also changed though. There are now 3 podiums, so that means there will be 3 symbols for the dark player to read out to the light player. You guys know what to do it again. After that, there will be another room where roles will swap back to the original roles you had when we started the encounter, but there will be 4 symbols to read out. Do it again, and that's it. If you need help finding your way to the next puzzle, follow the video on screen. If not, feel free to skip ahead to the timestamp. As you continue forward, you will enter another room, and once this encounter starts, there will be a lot of ads and a tormentor will spawn eventually. This is why I recommended that you bring microcosm if you had it already. If not, that's fine too. Use precision weapons like you're used to using on tormentors already. Once you begin, you should see 9 nodes, and some of them will have a beam of light leading to the tip of a pyramid, some don't. The ones that have beams of light leading to the middle, aka lit from now on, will be different from your teammate. Now you can label these nodes however you want. We labeled them 1 through 9 from left to right. The goal for this encounter is to figure out what 3 nodes are lit for both players and shoot them, but to be able to shoot them you need a buff called Harmonic Sundering. You get this buff from getting the final blow on the Tormentor that spawns. Each time you shoot 3 correct nodes, you will see a message in chat that says Light and Darkness Surge, destabilizing the obelisk. If you see Light and Darkness fall out of balance and your empowerment fades, you did it wrong. Shooting the correct 3 nodes 3 times in a row will complete the room. Once you leave this room, you will see another light and dark plate platforming section similar to the one you did before you got into the room previously. After completing that platforming section, walk forward ahead because it's time for a boss. Once you pass the area, the boss will spawn and you can deal damage to him up to 1/3 of his health bar. After that, he will become immune. A little bit after you force the boss to go immune, a couple wizards will spawn, one that can only be damaged by Dark Aligned players, one that can only be damaged by Light Aligned players. Make sure you kill those wizards. Once those wizards are dead, whoever sees the symbols above the boss and his immune shield should call them out from top to bottom, and the others should shoot the nodes with the correct symbols above them. This will drop the shield, allowing you to deal another 1/3 of the boss's health, then it will go immune again. After that, another boss subjugator will spawn, damage him 1/3 of his health, he will go immune. You will then have to do another set of symbol puzzles by killing the wizards again. Then you can damage him another 1/3 of his health bar. After that, both bosses will go in immune shields and you can go to this side of the room. Go to the side of the room when you see the nodes flashing. In this footage, I was the light player and my nodes were on the right side of the room. I'm not sure if that changes, but that's what it is. The best way that you figure it out is to just go look at both sides and see which ones are flashing for you. The nodes will be flashing similar to the last room we came from. You have to coordinate which nodes are lit for both players, but this time there are 12 nodes. But that makes it even easier for some people because you can coordinate them to a clock, and that's what we did. Once you and your teammate figure out which nodes are the same between the two of you, you should shoot them immediately because these things change fast. Keep in mind that there will be a whole bunch of grim bats around that will deal damage to you and potentially flinch you into the wrong node. Feel free to take time to kill these and line up with your teammate again to figure out what nodes they're matching because they probably would have changed multiple times by the time you killed all the grim. Once you've found the matching node 3 times back to back, the shields will drop and you can finally put both of those bosses into the dirt for good. After that, run to the back of the room and claim your exotic class item. Psych! Now it's time for you to 1v1 your teammate for all the times he messed up the goddamn puzzle and made you restart the goddamn mission. Defeat him, then you will get your class item. To get more of these class items, you can run this mission as much as you want because it's farmable, but they also do have a rare chance from dropping from any chest inside the Bell Heart. And with that, you've completed one of the coolest missions Bungie has ever made. Thank you so much for watching this video to the ending. I would appreciate if you guys can leave a like on the video as well as subscribe if it helped you out at all. I hope you have a good rest of your day and remember, stay spooky. Peace. Oh, 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me.
Your age-old enemy. Come at last.
Mink, mink.
Your enemy.
Beam, bro.
Your would-be killer.
Bro, it's the aim assist. This ain't even fair.
Champion.
Bro, it's aim assist. This ain't even fair. No.
Do it. Crush their ghost.
Oh, that's hilarious. Run it back. I need a 1v1.